I recently ordered over $8,000 of return furniture pallets, and most of the items that I purchased were either given a condition grade A or B. But I made a mistake because I am new to pallet flipping and I didn't realize that some of these items are given a rating of C or D. And as you can probably guess, C and D is not a good rating. This means the item is probably some type of salvage or has some type of damage. So today we're gonna open up the items that are marked as damaged and we're gonna find out truly how damaged is damaged. Can we still turn a profit? If we can't turn a profit, can we still break even? And if we can't break even, how much money are we about to lose? Now for these 3 pallets, I spent $1,555 including the shipping. So instead of splitting the total 3 ways on these pallets, I went ahead and assigned a relative share of what I think each one might be worth out of the total spent. So let's go ahead and go through these items one at a time and see what we're working with. I think we'll start with this one first because it's kind of already open, and then we'll go to that one over there, and then we'll go to this one here because this feels like it should be a good grand finale. For what it's worth, this one that I bought here was marked as an A, B, and it's in 4 pieces. However, one of the 4 pieces is marked as damaged, so I'm hoping the damage will just be in that one, and I'm hoping that it's gonna be really, really minor. Otherwise, that's the pallet we're definitely gonna lose money on. We'll see. So let's start with this dining room set here. Off the rip, you can see these chairs are broken. I do think I can fix this though. It seems to be just the wood screws. The bottom bracket's a little bent right here. It's not the end of the world, but it doesn't look very good. So I'll somehow have to bend that back into shape if that's the route we end up going. One stool broken. This one, yikes. This one actually appears to be broken a little bit worse. Maybe I can still fix this one in the same capacity. I don't know. That one's definitely worse off. 3rd stool. This one actually is okay. And this looks to be all right too. So out of the 4 stools, 2 of them are broken and 2 of them are okay. Although the broken ones, I think I can salvage. So far, not so bad. All right, now we gotta dig into the box here and actually find the tabletop. I do wanna say, I found these 2 boxes right here. They're still taped up, which is what I'm thinking is like the legs to the table, and they still look like they're okay. We'll open these up too in a bit, but for now, I'll put them to the side. Hey, that's not so bad, honestly. This is normal. This is actually not in bad shape at all. And here's the bottom line. This table's worth like $350 when it's brand new. It's not a very expensive table. I have 2 broken bar stools, which I can probably fix. Even when everything's all fixed, I imagine I can probably sell this set for like 200 bucks. I would not say this is a good buy. We're just like clawing our way to break even right now. We don't even know if we're gonna make money off of it, even if we sell it for that much money. So this one's a pass from me. Let's chop it open. Oh, and when I say chop it open, I mean literally chop it open. I have like a mini axe. I don't know where my X-Acto knife went, so we're gonna chop it. Timber! Ah, I see the problem. So here's the deal. If you look at this one, it's totally fine. No scratches, very clean. I mean, brand new, looks really good. All the fasteners, all the brackets, all the hardware, everything's in great shape. No rips, no tears, looking good. But when you come over here and you flip it open, that is the culprit. So real quick, let me find out what model this is and find out what the MSRP is, and then I can think this through a little bit more clearly. Give me 1 second. I got it. Okay, I have some good news and some bad news here. This set is called a Miles Fabric Sectional. The good news is it's a $2,000 set. The bad news, this is 2 parts. The bad news is the $2,000 set comes with an ottoman. We don't have the ottoman. That's 1 strike against us. The second strike we have is that the $2,000 set doesn't come with a massive rip right where your rear end goes. So the odds are stacked against us here. All right, so my thoughts here. This one actually is an absolute shame. The table, my hopes were never really that high for the table to begin with. They're never really great sellers for me, but this kind of item, this one could be a really nice profit. Even with the ottoman gone, not a big deal, but this tear is gonna throw a wrench into my plans. That said, even though this tear is pretty bad, this is still a $2,000 couch new. Someone could probably be really happy to buy this thing for like 500, 600 bucks. I'm gonna say conservatively 500 is probably still a fair price, even though it has the tear here. So we're gonna go ahead and assume 500 for this piece. So that brings us to our grand finale, which is this one right here. So currently we're at a total of 700 bucks, which means we have a lot of room to make up for. Now the interesting thing about this shipment right here, this is the one I paid a lot for. I paid like 900, I think like 978 bucks. So this thing needs to be in good shape or else we are going to be in bad shape. So let's go ahead and get to opening. Okay, here's my official prediction. That box is gonna be fine. That box will be fine. That box will be fine. And this one's gonna have something severely wrong with it. That's just what I'm thinking is gonna be the case. I really hope I'm wrong. Ah! Just kidding. This is the worst thing to cut with. Looks pretty nice to me. Okay, so far, first impressions, it's looking really good. Actually, I do see a little teeny piece of broken plastic right here, but that's not so much the end of the world as long as everything else is looking pretty good still. I think my theory so far is looking pretty correct. This, by the way, is the same exact couch as the one I got the other day. It is called the Thomasville Tisdale. I think I'm selling another one just like it for like 14 or 1600 bucks. So assuming these boxes are good and the damaged one is not too bad, I think we can still turn a profit and turn this thing around. Hopefully. We're gonna find out though. Oh yeah. Oh baby. Okay, so I'm feeling a bit better about this. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I was getting a little bit nervous when I first opened those two items. These all look really great. We have not opened the one marked as damaged. I'm gonna do that right now once I move this stuff out of the way. So far, so good. Okay, let's see what this last one holds. This is what it comes down to. We're 700 bucks in out of the 1,555. We need this one to come ahead big or else we're gonna be losing money on this thing. I don't know. I don't know about this one. I'm expecting to see like a big gash on one of them at this point. The last one. Please, no rips, no tears, no scares. But what are they doing? There was 0 damage on this package. 100% 0 damage. I don't know if I just got lucky or if they mislabeled or what, but there's nothing wrong with this one. I don't know why it was marked as damaged in the first place, but I don't see any reason why I couldn't sell this for like 1,500. That's what I have the other one listed for, and this one looks maybe even nicer. So if you take the 700 we had from the first two items and add the 1,500 here, we're looking at a gross revenue of 2,200. And when you take that revenue and subtract what we purchased everything for, that gives us a projected profit of $645. All that profit comes from pretty much this one item, and this one wasn't damaged. So I feel like I learned one major lesson from doing this. Going forward, I'll be a little bit more careful with what I'm buying, and I'll make sure I'm selecting only A and B grade items, not C, D. When you consider the fact that I'm already discounting the items, even if they're in perfectly brand new condition, if you add on the fact that something is damaged, I mean, there's basically no profit left. Now, I know lately I've talked a lot about projected profits, but next episode, we're gonna get to the actual sales and start pulling in some real money. If this is your first time watching my channel, I've recently acquired a very large warehouse and I'm scaling out a large furniture flipping business. If you haven't watched already, make sure you check out these videos here so you can get caught up. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see y'all next time.